I can't talk. I ain't even got
to get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And you ain't no Cedric Burrell at all. That nigga name is Cedric Williams. Cedric Williams. You know, Roseman is married name. Williams is his maiden name. I call him by his maiden name.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. Being chased out, and this throw will be intercepted. And he's got room.
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't
pay me Cedric Burrell. I wake up in the morning and I'll be 5-5.
Now. You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good money.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Hey, Ron.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
They ain't got that bite.
On the counter now, Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Should drink that Modelo.
Solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down.
Drink the Modelo Especial. No, the Modelo Especial. That shit there, you'll love that.
Throwing his Hurts.
I love that Modelo.
And that's complete.
Oh, I love that Modelo. Hell yeah.
Grant Calcaterra from 6 yards away. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
I'm drinking Heineken.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
You ever had that?
Now after the touchdown,
land shark is
Elliott
good
on to
too.
kick it away.
Land shark, I like that.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building momentum.
You're about to get 21-0
in the first quarter. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I don't know why you didn't throw the pick because you threw it out of the
right play. And he showed that he's learned from his early interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 3rd down, Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he's got this down to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits. And we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Dolomite, my liver.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Taylor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Don't matter.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play. We're going to get it right.
Let him get that play done.
Nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
On the keeper, here's Ryan. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Ryan keeps it on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
If that's all it takes for you to call in, you didn't want to go to work in the first place.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
You must have got some points to spare. I do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Just didn't see one day.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
My cousin actually went to the
incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
What you asked me for? I never took that shit.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive.
The gas station.
Reception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted,
you said the shit wouldn't go down.
Spark going again
at all.
Slow down this comeback.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play. Be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job.
He had to go to the
doctor. Off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Room here to run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 101 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him?
I mean, what, it just makes you horny or what?
Downfield. That was something to see.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
When it's time to do it.
The top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour.
But you got to take it every day.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so
like,
far.
That's one of the things, once you start taking it, you got to keep taking it.
That trend on 2nd and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a third effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a fourth.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Extra point by Blankenship.
Like my cousin.
And we are tied at 14.
It ain't funny. He really went to the hospital.
Yeah, put a needle in it. Get some of that blood out of there.
He ain't tell me all that. I'm gonna have to ask him, bro. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Yeah,
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Nah.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
All right. Hey, Ryan, you got my attention.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. Yeah. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Hell, I'm scared to take. Hell, I'll take them 5-hour energy drinks, and it just get me up.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
This route is say get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
But first down, Hurts. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys.
I know you
actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
On the game.
What happened? I can't hear that.
Now back to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got to go out there and get that.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Yeah.
And Ryan's throwing in the hands of Pittman here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game, and tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Right,
he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Oh, I hate this.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. Well, Brent, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Why you got to bring DJ in?
Oh, okay.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, Ron.
The Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
God damn it.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. He's at the 50. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away from that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Not really. I mean,
after the interception, here's Ryan.
I can tell y'all how to stop it.
How you stop it? The Eagles get there for the second. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I saw once you got off the mic.
That's a touchdown, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Did
that bitch didn't go in the end zone? Oh, my God.
Kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
I don't believe it, dog.
Both these teams making their final
Calm
halftime
down.
adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Nah, I'm just saying, I'll be trying to blitz. My bad, man. I won't say that shit.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Got another nigga, he worship the devil. Well, he don't call it. No, he cool than a motherfucker though. He don't say it's worship. He call it he's a Luciferian or something. He worked for the railroad. Corey Johnson.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25.
Yeah, that's a whole religion type of shit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 were entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half,
but you know, the railroad, they ruthless. Hold up to that. He came in one day, ooh, it's hot out here. I'm like, well, shit, you're not going to make it when you go, when you left.
And break the streak of offense.
You think handle this? Oh, they
pick up a 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Yeah. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
No, it's on the park. You're in the park already?
Here's Hurts.
I'm going to join you.
And not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Sometimes it, yeah. Trying to do this well.
Shut up.
They're going on
so, I mean, whatever you want to do, I'm with it.
He wouldn't even throw the ball. God damn it.
Can't do anything with a football.
I got 4 hours of double rep.
And a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football and outstanding
I had a man wide
position.
open.
All right. I got my son out.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
Second down, another run with Taylor. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So Ryan heads to the sideline, and out now is Rodrigo Blankenship for the Indianapolis field goal try. Blankenship's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Let's see if he took his medicine today.
Yeah, you just have to really, You know what? I think we need to leave Floyd with that. What's wrong, Daniel? What chips?
If he off his meds, he is gonna be chicken.
Your mama online. Just us two? No, I brought that from work.
Dude.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
He lied. Boy, that's some hateful ass shit. Yeah.
I know.
Faith in this, trying to talk.
Trying to sound sick.
Yeah,
Hearts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Ladies,
they'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game,
like
but the key to good rushing
65
defense is
years
still having your
old.
linebackers
60
set the
plus,
edge.
yeah.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, lady, I had to call in.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
But it appears that they ran man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
How you stop it?
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Some figure it out.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should use a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. This is Smith on the ground. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Scott. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They go play action with Hurts.
And lose 7-3.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You just got to make your mind up. You're not finna get the ball a lot.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Still streaming, Cedric?
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Hurts. On the move to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again,
I mean, I know, but I was just asking, you know, saying.
He's trying to be funny.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing his Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Good shot.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Oh, my bad. My bad. What the fuck is the E-card there?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You what?
Damn.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Yeah, I'm going to run the ball when I want, how I want, and as long as I want. Mm-hmm. I was playing DJ early. He threw my lineman off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
I'm out the pocket.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. It's caught by Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Bird sets up to throw it.
I ain't seen
Here's
him.
another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Get your gas station.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time. And that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Boy, 208 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Yep.
Now Pittman on the end around. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really held by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Yeah, that's a tough
what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
we stopped that running back. You dead in the water.
But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right?
Matt Ryan ain't throwing like that.
The air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
It's all in the wreck.
Yep. Third. Play some wreck with us.
Yeah. Unless A-Ron want to play another one. Oh, okay. Make a stop at the gas station. Yep. Make a stop at the gas station.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict.
I might.
They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain.